Hey. Oh, we're starting the show with a laughter, I see. Oh, it is indeed a beautiful day for a podcast.
Definitely, and we are lit in the motherfucking
We are
3, 2, 3.
3, 2, 3. What's
like
up?
Always.
Like always. What's up, Abby?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Nothing much. I mean, it's going to be a really good show today. I can tell you that right now.
Hell yeah.
Because we have been trying to get this person here.
For a minute.
For a minute.
For a cool ass minute.
Yes, for a cool ass minute. And the time.
He's like, fucker.
The time is now.
He's been dodging us. He's been dodging us. Y'all heard that?
He really has been dodging us. Like, I kid you not.
He's like, I know what you're talking about.
He's like,
nah.
Who, me?
My boy is low-key. This is his first time on the mic. So thank you for being on here with us, dog. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We don't
No,
the people don't even know who he is.
I know. I was about to introduce him, but then you did that.
Well, I mean, you guys already know who we are. It's MG on the mic.
Hey, it's your girl, Princess Abby. What's
Hey,
good?
welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the show.
We're going to get straight into it, but before we do, if it's your first time on the show, welcome to the show. We hope you guys stick around and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good shit.
Thank you very much, Abby, for that. Abby, do your thing. Let's get this show on the road.
Yes, so I'm so excited, you guys. We have somebody that I have been waiting for a cool ass minute. Like he said, he's been dodging us.
My question is, how long have you been
Fuck, like
waiting?
a year, no? Like damn near a year. He's like, fuck, I don't know.
It's been Corona.
I mean,
Corona's
it really is
here,
Corona.
motherfucker.
It literally is Corona.
Yo, no, but we got my homie who I've known since I was a kid. Yo, this is like a brother to me. We are currently at his shop at Western Ave Tattoos. This is my boy Gunners Inc. Yo.
Talk to the audience. Hey, they love
Just
you,
get closer to the mic, yo. Just get closer to the mic.
Talk to the mic, man. Talking to the mic.
I mean, what up? What
There
up?
you go. There you go. There you go.
Nervous.
There you
Okay.
go.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous, dog.
Oh,
Don't be nervous. We know
It's
it's your
all good.
first time, but thank you for even allowing us to come to your shop and really doing this shit, dog.
Let me tell you,
I
right,
know you're nervous.
Your
so it's all
shop
good.
is dope. I walked in here, I was just like, oh shit.
Thank you.
Artwork everywhere on the walls. I'm looking at one of my pretty much my favorite one right now. That one right there is catching
OG
my
Slick right there.
Yes, that
That
one.
shit's hard.
I love that one, man. You got
Bro, he's trying to get a Dodger fucking championship ring, dog. It's like $800. That's how diehard fan
I
he
mean,
is.
for those of you who
That's
know,
how
I'm
much of a diehard fan he is.
Dodger fan. I literally am about to spend $800 on the world champions ring on.
Aurora?
Yeah, this was like a diehard ass fan.
Oh, yeah.
You go to opening day?
You know what? I didn't. I had to work.
Oh.
You're not a real fan then.
What do you mean I'm not a real fan? How dare you?
You're not a real one.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
Go on. Damn.
Hey, you left that shit open for
Hey,
me to roast you.
I had to go to work so I can pay for the ring that I'm about to buy.
Right.
I would have called off. I would have been like, you know what? I'm not feeling
No,
good.
here's the thing. I could have called off, but I don't have any more sick pay. If I would have had the sick pay, I would have been gone.
True.
Yep. Welcome to the show, folks, where we roast each other and
Low key.
Low key, we do. We talk so much shit. But anyways, how you doing today, man?
Good, man. Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course,
You're welcome.
man.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Yeah.
Kind of excited, but nervous at the same
Ah,
time.
that's fine.
This is your first podcast, huh?
Hell yeah.
Hey,
We have the tendency of doing that when
Yes,
people come
we
on our
do.
show. It's their first time.
Yes, we
We
do.
ready. We
This
ready.
is my first time on camera.
Oh,
For real? No way. But you've been on a mic.
No.
So it's your first time for everything.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
First time for everything.
That's right.
cheers, man.
Well, thank you for
Salud,
allowing
salud,
us
salud.
to pop your cherry for your podcast.
All right, so let's jump into the show, man. So, tattoos. Let me tell you right now, I checked out your Instagram page. Abby has shown it to me, and I cannot believe what I saw. She showed me some of
I
the...
only fuck with the best. Let me just tell you that.
Well, of course. No, but on the real though, man, I've seen some of the work you've done, and I tell her, I'm like, this shit is fucking hard. The fact that you've tattooed so many street names on the back of people, on people's arms, like so much art. I look at it, I'm just like,
Bro, his portraits.
like if someone were to ask me, what would you rate this shit 10 out of 10? Fuck that shit. I'm giving that shit 100 because I have not seen
That's
any
right.
type of art. Like, because I've seen other tattoos work, but yours, my friend, is something else. Like I tell people, it's like if you guys need to go get tattoos done, you need to come to this place. And I'm gonna say it again.
That's
you guys
right.
Need to
You
come
be
here.
promoting you, dog.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
No, well, she
Appreciate
because
that.
she posted one day that you were looking for someone to come work here. So
Oh,
I
the
told her, I was just
apprenticeship.
like, I told her, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you mind if I do it because you never know who might need it.
Right.
And you never know who you
I was
might
like,
meet.
please do so.
Yeah,
please
please do
promote
so.
them. Yeah.
So,
but I want to get into how you started with tattoos, bro, because a lot of people don't know your story. So I really want to dig deep into that. Not too deep, obviously, but you don't need to go into too much details. Nah, but I do want to talk about like how it all got started because we're seeing the fruits of your labor now. And congratulations again. I've told you in the past, but you have not one, but you have two businesses. And that's not something that just anybody can do. So the fact that you have done it and you're still doing it and you're maintaining it during fucking COVID, you opened it during COVID.
Yeah, you did.
You opened during COVID and you fucking managed to maintain it. Worse than best
on the
time
contrary,
at the same
yes.
time.
On the contrary, on the best
Yeah.
time too. Cause
Yeah. But I'm happy for you that you're doing this. I'm so fucking happy for you, dog. I'm proud of you. You're welcome. But I really do want to get into how you got started. So people don't really know that you actually started in prison. This is where it all started.
Good old tattoo story.
Yes. Talk to us about that though. But talking to the mic because you're like hella far.
don't be shy.
Well,
Don't be shy.
I mean, same tattoo story all the guys got, right? Went to prison, started tatting, and tried to make something happen, right? Tried to get out and couldn't get a job, right? Couldn't get employment, couldn't get anything to kind of support myself or anything like that,
Can you
Shit,
hear him on the mic?
Yeah, he's good.
He's
I
good?
tried working everywhere, right? McDonald's, everything, right?
Yeah.
No job, So I had a passion for the tattoos, and so just went for the tattoos, and trying to support yourself when you're learning how to tat.
What was the process of learning how to become a tattoo artist? Like, when was the first time that you did your first tattoo?
My first tattoo was in prison.
But what age? At what age, if you don't mind me asking?
I was 23.
23,
I
okay.
believe. Yeah, 23, maybe. Yeah, 23, something like that.
When did you start drawing though? Because I know you
I've
sent me
been
some
drawing
drawings.
my whole life. I've been drawing since a kid.
Since
Yeah,
a kid.
I still have a portrait that he sent me when he was in prison, bro. A portrait
I
of
was,
me.
I was the kid in
Yeah.
school in the back drawing, getting in trouble, right?
Not paying attention to the teachers.
Mind me asking, what middle school did you go to? Did
Oh man, I went to a million middle schools.
you go to Bancroft by any chance?
I went to Bancroft,
Okay,
yeah.
I went there from when I was middle schooler.
I went to like a bunch of middle schools. I was
shit.
always getting in trouble and shit.
All over LA County.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Till I finally got kicked out of the USD, right? LAUSD.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Excuse me.
yeah, I went to a bunch of middle schools.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, a bunch of middle schools and high
I
schools.
went to almost every single one. You can think of. High schools, not so much. High schools, I went to just Fairfax.
Hey, shout out
Okay.
to Fairfax.
Yeah,
I would have gone to
Fairfax
Fairfax. I
Lions.
wanted to go to Fairfax. But
You fucked up.
I
You
did.
fucked
No, my parents didn't want me to go to Fairfax, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna send you to Hamilton." I was just like,
That was a good idea.
"No, actually,
I'm like, why?
I wanted to go to Fairfax. All my friends were there and shit. I was just like,
I don't know what
I
you're
don't
talking
have-
about. It was
yeah,
good when I
yeah.
was there. I just made it a little bad. It had a bad
Damn,
me
Abby.
for sure.
I remember Fairfax was pretty bad.
I mean,
I
would-
don't
yeah.
remember it being that bad, bro. Like it was cool when I was there. There wasn't too much drama.
I guess different point of views.
Yeah,
True,
people
true.
do have
Yeah,
different point of views in that, but I mean, every school has their moments. It's like,
I mean, there was fights for sure.
oh,
but I don't think it was like too bad.
I saw school fights every single day.
I mean, Hamilton was pretty bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hamilton
Hamilton
too.
was, and I would go home, and mom was like, "How was school, mijo?" And I'm like, "Oh, you don't want me to tell you how school was, cause
Oh,
shit,
fuck.
you're gonna get me out of there. You're gonna send me to this other school."
It's crazy because Hamilton
back
was like in a nicer area, right? It was like in
Yeah.
West LA.
Yes, it was. Well, I mean, Hamilton was kind of like in the Culver City area,
Yeah.
around
Which
the
is still a
borderline.
nicer
But
area.
I mean, it's just sometimes people say, "Oh, it's the students." I'm like, yes and no. It just depends who's there and who's not there, and it's like it grows every different way. But me, like, I kicked it with people that would get in trouble. I kicked it with people that wouldn't get in trouble, and it was just like I just chose not to go in that direction. So if I saw someone do something, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm gonna take a step back because I'm.
You got lucky because I didn't.
I was
do that.
getting in trouble.
I know. I was like, I was doing that.
There was
I
times
was
where
getting in trouble too.
there was times where I literally had to get my friends out of trouble because all my
Dang,
teachers,
you're a real one.
all my teachers knew I was the good kid in the school. So one day I was one of the office aides. So one of my friends told me, "Hey, can you create a fake pass to get me out of class?" I was like, "I got you."
Damn.
So it's like literally,
You're a real one for that
yeah,
one.
senior year, I walked in into the into my classroom. I was to the classroom. I was just like, oh yeah, I need to get this person out. She's wanted in the office, and cool. I was like, you owe me.
Damn,
Like, you owe me.
I wish I had homies that did that, but I didn't last. I only lasted
just
like
did.
less than a year. Yeah, me too. That's what I did too.
I just didn't show up.
Oh my god.
But back to your beginning tattooing days. So you started off in prison, and then when you got out of prison, how did you end up continuing tattooing?
Well, I mean, that was kind of no choice. It was either that or look for a job, you know? And I tried to do the firefighter thing. I did firefighting for a while in prison.
Oh yeah, fire
So
camp.
when I got out, I tried to do the fire camp thing, but trying to get into a fire program
Wasn't easy.
fucking a mission. Right?
Damn.
So it was pretty much either tattoo or look for a job, you know? And just started tattooing. I was tattooing out of like my friends' living rooms for years, you know? Wherever I can go, I'd go to people's houses and shit and tattoo, you know?
Yeah.
So little by little, then I got into a shop. I got blessed and I got luckily hooked up into a shop in Venice Beach.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Venice Beach is one of the
And it
biggest
was-
tattoo places too.
You know, Venice Beach is the kind of place where everybody's kind of either starting off, you know, in their tattoo career, or they're just kind of chilling out there, you know. And I luckily got to start there. Like,
yeah.
you know, I was blessed.
I remember because you would
hooked
tattoo.
up, you know, yeah.
I remember because at that point you would tattoo all the homies to get better and better
Yeah,
and
exactly.
better.
Trying to build up, you know.
Yeah.
And it became like a passion more, like kind of like a hobby, you know?
Yeah.
It was fun. I get to fucking draw on people for a living, right?
Real shit. You get to carve them out.
Right. I get to just draw on people for a living. So,
Yeah.
you know, it became like kind of an obsession, you know? Just that's all I wanted to do was just tat on people.
So how long did it take you to get your first tattooing gig once you got out of prison?
Little over a year.
Okay.
How
was that, man? I'm pretty sure
man.
it was such a bitch to.
You know what? When I got out of prison, it was hard to just even buy the equipment, right? To like,
Yeah, because you need to invest.
right, because you
like
gotta
every
have
business.
startup money, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're fresh out of prison, it's hard to get a job. It's hard to get any startup money. It's hard to even, you know, get into the gig. So, I was actually doing tattoos for equipment. Like,
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Like-
You were working to earn to
try to get
get the money
equipment.
to get the
Yeah,
money
yeah,
for the
yeah.
equipment.
Exactly.
Can I ask you how much does the equipment go for?
now it's all different, but back then it was maybe like anywhere from $500 to $1,000 to kind of get everything together. You know, there's a lot of small things you got to put together for the tattoo shop. You know,
Yeah.
so
Damn.
Yeah.
a machine, you know, a good machine's like a couple $100. You know, back then you needed a few machines, right? So
And
Now-
oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
now things are different. Now equipment, everything's changed. Technology, you know,
Everything's upgraded.
everything's upgraded.
Yeah. So
Not
how?
bad.
So after leaving that one, I know you went to another one, which was either Ink Candy or
It
Candy
was
Ink.
Hollywood, yeah. Ink
Yeah.
Candy. Yeah,
Which
it
was a famous one, in
it
case
was
you guys
a-
didn't know.
It was a shop that was on TV. It was on a show that didn't really make it. It was Tattoos After Dark.
Yeah, I
don't know
remember
if you
that
guys
show.
ever seen
I don't know
that
if you
show.
remember it.
I'm trying
They
to.
had like one season and then just kind of didn't really make it.
I remember the show though. That's why it tripped
The
me out when
shop
you
was
started
beautiful.
working there.
The
Yeah,
shop was amazing.
it
Yeah.
was. How was it there? When did you have your first like major client where you're like, damn, I'm doing a whole fucking back piece or a whole fucking like big ass portrait?
I was getting a couple big pieces in Venice.
Okay.
You know, still on the beach, running into some people that wanted some major sleeves and major
Yeah.
back pieces and stuff like that. But I'd say I didn't really get a break in the industry until probably Under the Gun Tattoo.
Under the Gun, which was the
Yeah,
next shop.
which was after Hollywood, you know.
Did you see any famous people in Hollywood that you actually got to tattoo when you were at that shop?
Not
Or
much.
no?
That shop was more of a party type shop. It
Yeah.
was, you know, it
I
was
remember.
next door to like a club, a bar.
The road
Right.
is turning up.
Everything was turning up, you know.
Every
it was
day
more
after work.
nightlife, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Literally
yeah.
tattoos after dark.
Right.
Oh man.
That shit was funny.
It
Yeah.
was nightlife, right? It was like
Yeah.
just tattooing drunk people coming out the bar and
Oh,
tattooing,
shit.
you know what I mean? It was like that for probably about a year, you know. until I got into Under the Gun.
So what was the schedule like there? Literally just like nightlife, or you were there early?
Well, I would in the beginning I would go to the beach, work in the daytime at the beach,
Mm-hmm.
tattoo all day or whatever at the beach, and then I'd start my Hollywood gig around 6, 7 at night. So nobody showed up on Hollywood until about then, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was perfect for you.
It was perfect, yeah. And then by that time, Venice Beach was dark and cold and closed, you know?
Yeah, nobody was there.
Nobody was there.
Literally, the
They're like, let's go to Hollywood. Let's go to
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, let's go turn up and then get tatted.
And that's like the two major tourist attractions for tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Venice
Yeah.
and Hollywood, you know?
Yeah,
Catch
exactly.
all the walk-ins and the, you know, all the
That's it.
tourism
Yeah, yeah.
tats, right?
That's exactly where you want to come to if
Yeah.
you're ever in LA. Literally, Venice and
Venice and
Hollywood. Those are
Hollywood.
the main attractions
Boardwalk and
here.
Hollywood Boulevard, right?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And when you got, how did you get into Under the Gun though? Because that's a real famous shop now. And a lot of major tattoo artists have actually came out of that shop. And now you guys branched off and have your own tattoo shops. So like when you got in, what was it like? Was it hard for you to get in, or did you get in like the first
Well,
time? Or
it was kind of like fate, kind of like one door closed, next door open kind of thing. The guy in Hollywood shut down the shop. He couldn't afford to keep the shop
remember.
anymore or whatnot, the owner. So,
You see, that's what happens when you party too much. You don't take
you know,
care of
yeah.
business.
Right.
Literally.
So I don't know what his situation was, but they closed down Hollywood in Candy. And right around the time I had, you know, built some good friends and networks in the tattoo industry
Yeah.
through like tattoo conventions and stuff like that.
And speaking of tattoo conventions, because she's mentioned to me that you've gone to so many of them, how has that been going to all these conventions? Like, what is something you've gotten out of going to those?
Oh man, that's probably some of the best part of the, you know, perks of tattooing that there is, right?
The
Get
industry
to
that you're in.
travel, you know,
Yeah.
meet new people,
No, I'm pretty
Build
sure.
more
see the
clientele.
industry, build clientele
Yeah.
across the states or across the world, you know. And that's kind of how I got into Under the Gun. I met a couple good dudes. Brian Ramirez, you know, one of my good friends, tattoo artist. He owns Reservoir Tattoo now.
Oh wow!
But
Congratulations.
at the time, he was at Under the Gun, and he kind of got me in, you know.
My cousin actually got tatted by him.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
He's a badass
Good,
artist,
yeah.
Yeah, so he's the one that got me into Under the Gun. A couple guys had left to go to a new shop that opened out in Azusa, and that's how I got in. I got plugged in right at the exact moment, you know.
Perfect
Yeah,
timing.
yeah.
timing,
Perfect
yeah.
timing, man.
Everything is timing, right?
Literally,
Yeah,
bro.
it is. Yes, it is.
And from you being at Under the Gun, what was that experience like, working with like really dope artists that maybe at the time were even better than you, or maybe you were even better than them, but you guys like collaborated with one another? Because I know you guys really help each other out in this industry, how to get better and better. So what was that experience like for you?
Under the Gun was a game changer. That changed my whole life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, working with guys at Under the Gun, you know, seeing celebrities and seeing, you know, big time tattoo guys, and
Yeah.
that was the game changer for real.
What kind of celebrities did you see over there?
There was a few. I can't really.
You don't want to expose
you
that
can't- you
information?
can't really
There was
say
a
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
lot
that's
of them,
fine.
there was a lot of them there, you know.
But
That's
like just
that's a
like
real big shop, you know.
yeah. So like, did you? But like, you don't have to say no names. But like, music industry, film
Music
industry,
and everything.
Everything.
Everything?
Movies, music, sports, everything you can think of. is
That's
at Under the Gun,
dope.
you know, so.
And you just had one here not too long ago too, huh? From the NFL.
We get a lot of sports players here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, this area is well
Some of the
known
guys
for people that
here
come out
and,
here.
and myself, we tattoo a few of the guys, you know, on the league.
Yeah, which is pretty dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just for you to make it from prison, and that's how you initially started your career, to now tattooing celebrities that are in the sport, you know, any type of sports, you know, and music industry and film. Like, for you to be able to be in that caliber now, like, that's a huge step and a huge accomplishment. How do you feel now that you're like, oh shit, this is my lifestyle now? Like, I worked for this shit. Like, how do you feel? You've never really.
I guess
It hasn't digested yet, like-
just work, you know.
Just
I'm just like anything
you
else,
do you do your thing, you know.
show up every day and you know try to put in the work, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
That's pretty
you know.
dope, man. The fact that you've gotten the opportunity to just tattoo some of the biggest names out there. And it's crazy because here in LA, it's just like pretty much, like you said, Venice and Hollywood is the two biggest places to go and get tattoos. And then we're here. I'm not going to give the exact location, But like, I didn't even know this was here, man. She told me that
Super low key.
Yeah, super low key. And I think that's awesome that you're keeping it like that, man. But I was gonna ask you, how much do you charge like for tattoos, just per se? Like, what's the most that you've charged on someone?
It starts off around 1,000. Depends on the tattoos. I don't really do smaller tats anymore. You know, so
You like to focus on
just
on
bigger
big ones.
pieces, more realism, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it just depends on the piece, on the size, detail. You know. stuff
Yeah.
Like that.
And who's some of the tattoo artists that have influenced you or have helped you to get where you're at right now?
Oh, there's so many. I think some of my biggest inspiration comes from like maybe Jose Lopez and the Lowrider crew and Chuy Quintanar. I worked with a guy named Pint. He was one of my big inspirations in the game. I worked with him in Venice.
Venice, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for years. Big time dude, Pint, you know?
All right.
Pint, so. There's so many. There's too many to name, you know? Just
Yeah.
there's a lot of old school dudes that I look up to and still try to follow their path now, you know?
Yeah. Man, that thing was loud.
I know.
Now, what was that?
I think that was a
don't
motorcycle. I
know.
think it was a motorcycle.
Was it?
Yeah, because it was outside.
Oh.
That should just zoom right past
Yeah,
by.
it was loud.
Nice, man. That's awesome, man. Let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna jump into his shop and the other business that you do. So
Yeah.
stay tuned, you guys. We'll be right back.
Be right back.
All right, we are back, folks. Welcome back. And we got a special guest with us, Gunner.
Sound like you're doing jazz or some shit. We are back.
He has that smooth jazz.
94.7. If you need a DJ, get me. You don't even... Shit, if you
K-Day,
need me
where
to
y'all
see
at?
that.
K-Day for LCC, where you at?
The Latin lover. You guys remember that?
What's up, everyone? This is the Latin Lover on 93.5. Brought to you by Corona Seltzer.
Oh, hell no.
We're not sponsored. We
They
ain't sponsored.
sponsoring.
We ain't sponsored.
Even though hey, if you guys want to sponsor us, though, feel free to do so.
mean-
We will promote you guys as much as you want. We are looking for sponsors.
Yes,
in
we
case you
are.
guys
Drinks
didn't
enough
know.
of that to.
Yeah, she enjoys it. She says she doesn't drink. She doesn't.
Truly's, Mike's Hard Lemonade, whatever you guys want to sponsor.
Any
I
type
am
of
free,
drink.
1800, whatever you guys want. I'm down.
You fuck with that tequila, really. Oh, man.
I was drinking wine yesterday though. My aunt, the one that gave us the other wine, she
Yeah.
had some other kind of wine, and I was like,
good
fuck
wine.
it.
Oh, that good wine.
Yeah, bro, my tia gave me some like organic wine, dog. I was like, I didn't even know there was such a thing. That's just like 14%.
There's pretty much organic anything in this world now. You just
I
gotta.
mean, I didn't know with alcohol though.
Gotta know where it's at. I mean, could we consider this organic just because
No, I don't think so.
it's?
It says gluten free. I don't know.
Tampoco que es gluten free. What the hell?
It
The
says it right
hell?
here.
I don't believe that shit.
Imported from Mexico. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mexico.
Shout out to
I don't
Mexico,
know.
but I don't believe it's gluten free.
Shout out to the raza. It says it. I don't know.
I don't know. Just because it says it on there doesn't. Is there,
Yeah.
so I don't believe everything they say on there. But
Same.
let's jump back into the show. So, all right. So let's talk about your shop, man. How did that get started?
Western Avenue Tattoos.
Thank you very much.
FYI.
Let me hit that.
Gotta hit the promo, dog. Like,
There you go.
gotta say
Hey,
it.
we gotta
Represent.
speak
Western Ave, right?
I'm waiting for a T-shirt, dog.
I know. I need to
Western
get
Ave.
one.
Hey, look, I saw the
I'll
logo.
rep that
I'm
shit.
slacking.
The logo was
Hey,
dope,
we got.
man.
I gotta connect, so let me know. Gotcha.
She's got all the connects.
I know. She's plugged in.
She's plugged in everywhere.
Knows everyone, right?
Just a little bit. Just
Literally,
a little
literally.
bit.
Oh, I need help with this. Oh, go talk to Princess Abby.
Talk to Abby.
Yep, I need candles especially. Oh, go Princess Abby.
All right. She got everything.
I try to help everybody out. That's
Yeah,
really
you
what
do.
it is.
Nah,
I
you
just try
do.
to look out.
Yeah, you do.
Whatever I can do to plug somebody in and network and this and that.
You know what? You're not.
You
You're
know?
Princess Abby the plug. You're officially the plug now. So we're gonna. That's my nickname for you now.
Princess Abby the plug.
Princess,
The plug.
Princess
I love it.
Abby
I love
the
it.
plug.
You say with your jazz voice.
how do you want me to say? I can do a different voice. I can do like a hip hop voice. Yo, it's Princess Abby the plug over here.
No,
Okay,
please
stop.
don't do that.
I'm never doing that again.
Please don't do that. That's it. We're gonna have to take that out. So
I'm gonna
when
have
we
to
promote
beep-
this episode, it's gonna be this.
I'm gonna have to beep that out.
And the edit.
No,
I
I'm
have
gonna
the
take it out before you edit it.
I have the power.
Oh, you're the one editing. Yeah,
Like,
true.
nah, I'm kidding. I'm gonna emphasize that part. I'm gonna be like this is weird, and then the volume
Oh
goes up
my
and shit.
god, Manny. Anywho,
All right, let's get back into the
to
show.
Western Avenue Tattoos. How did that come about? What was the inspiration?
Shit, I don't know, man. I've just always wanted to open a shop in L.A., Koreatown. That was like my dream as soon as I started tattooing.
What was the process on opening the shop?
Oh, it was fucking hell, man. We were right in the middle of 2020 and Corona. Everything was closed. The world was closed.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know?
You went through the hardest time.
Went through the
and
hardest
then
time.
not only that, you not only bought the shop, you remodeled the whole entire shop. Like everything is brand
Yeah,
spanking
everything
new.
was redone. This place was pretty
You think
pretty
it was
run down in
trashed?
the beginning. Yeah, we had a homeless guy living in the back.
No way.
What the?
What?
It was bad.
What the hell?
Damn. I mean, this is what it's like to live in LA, and we don't talk about that shit. Like literally, there's homeless people
Yeah.
everywhere all over
Part of
LA.
right?
It is.
Yeah.
And it's
You have
become
the good and the bad.
It's become a big thing in LA, and people are not happy about it. But then there's people that are fighting for them to
Right,
stay out there. But I mean,
This is LA. You
Yeah.
have a $10 million house with a
Yeah.
tent parked outside.
pretty much.
real shit, dude.
Pretty much.
That's
how
the
this, that's LA, right?
yeah.
Pretty much.
Like
Skid Row, we're famous. Skid Row's famous. You know?
you said, we're famous.
famous.
Skid Row.
Yeah, tourists. come to LA to see Skid Row.
Hey,
They
real
go,
shit.
they do. All you see is
Real
that
shit.
Hollywood buzz. Oh, we're gonna go downtown, but we're gonna go to the best part of downtown.
Hey, they're
which
saying
is
right
Skid
now they're
Row.
getting rid of Skid Row for
Yes.
the Oscars, right? Did you guys see
Shut
that?
up. No, wait.
No,
she was just telling me something. Is that
Wait,
part
who's
of it
she?
too?
Who's she?
Funky Fresh is here, you
Show
guys.
the
My
finger.
BFF,
Show
Jenny.
the finger, because you haven't done that. There you go.
Oh, she showed her whole hand.
She
She's
showed
like,
the
fuck
ring.
that. I got to marry you guys.
She showed the ring,
Look at my
too.
whole hands.
Let me see that. Hold on. Let me see that ring.
She's engaged.
Bling bling.
That's gonna turn my
Show the bling bling.
You're engaged.
Show it to the camera though. They
Jen,
wanna
you're
see.
engaged, and you didn't even.
Funky Fresh
What?
is engaged.
She's engaged. Man, who's the lucky man?
We're gonna hit up the 90.
We're bringing him
Hey,
on
we're
the 323 next time. We're interrogating his ass.
Hey, we're gonna bring the 90 on, the event planner. She focuses on wedding planning.
Yup.
We got you. I'm telling you, we got the plugs.
You're gonna sit.
Podcast the wedding.
Yup.
We're gonna have a live show that
Dearly
day, live
beloved,
streaming.
we are gathered here today to join these two in holy matrimony.
Funky Fresh.
Funky Fresh and El Homeboy. Is there anyone here that thinks that these two should not be married? Speak now,
You
forever.
should
hold
do
your
the
peace.
wedding.
You should.
I mean, I'm looking to becoming an ordained minister, so
What?
I actually am. I have.
Hey,
let me
that's
tell.
up.
Let me tell you guys a
That's
quick story. So I've been.
You can ordain my wedding, whenever
Yes.
the fuck that happens.
Well, I mean,
in like 20 years.
after
from
what
now.
you heard right now, I wouldn't think you would want me to.
He's gonna have the Latin lover voice.
Dearly beloveds, we are gathered here
Oh
today.
my god.
Damn, I think I'm gonna have to stick to that Latin lover thing now. I'm gonna have to create an alter ego. Sweet Tana's gone.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah.
Latin lover.
You see what you did? This is-
Thank you.
Every
Salud,
episode,
salud,
that's
salud.
what that was gonna say, dog. Every
That's
episode.
his new shit right
I'm no longer MG on the mic. I am an MG and Latin lover.
What did you do to my co-host? I have to deal with this the rest of the fucking episode.
He's inspired me.
Every episode is what I gotta put up with. Just
I mean, hey, would you rather put up with Sweet Tana, MG, or Latin lover? ¿Cuál de los
MG.
tres?
MG.
Okay, cool. I mean, he can transfer like that any
That was
second.
funny, dog. That was hilarious.
But yeah, so back to what Jenny was saying. So she was mentioning. She
Oh
mentioned to
yeah,
you.
you were mentioning about how they're they have to provide them housing now apparently to by
Yeah.
October.
I think they're
So
just
I
trying
don't
to get
know.
them out because of the Oscars are in downtown.
Well, the-
right?
Think so?
I mean, the Oscars. Yeah.
That's true though, cause Skid Row.
what they did in Echo Park. So
Huh?
that's better than what they did in Echo
Yeah, Echo Park. So
Park. Kicked them out.
They're
True,
back.
true.
They're back.
They're back.
I mean,
Yeah?
they're not gonna go anywhere. The only thing is they just shut down the entire park. Like you really
Right.
can't enter. I passed by the other day and they have fence covering everything. Like you can't even go to the
Yeah,
lake.
that's what you told me, no? That's crazy. And that's again one of the most like touristic places in LA.
Yep.
Like everybody wants to go to Echo Park.
Yeah.
You know, those are like a few places in LA
Well,
that everybody's
Echo Park-
like drawn to.
Well, Echo Park, because it's a big park, but I mean, everyone goes because they want to ride the swans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, they came out in
the
movies.
swans, right?
Yeah,
The paddle
the swans,
boats.
the paddle
Yeah,
boats.
but then again, Echo Park is known also for movies. You know what I mean? People film
Well, they
there.
put a lot of
so-
money into that park.
They did.
Yeah, recently, you know.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
like-
because it's changed.
Well,
but
now-
then again, it's hipster town now.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
you used to go
to
over
be
there and buy
ghetto.
crack.
No,
I mean, I never went to buy crack over there,
Me
but
neither.
I would watch her.
allegedly, that's what we heard.
That's where it was at,
Who
right?
told us this?
Allegedly, that's where it used to be. We
That
don't
was-
know.
That was worse than MacArthur Park back then, right?
MacArthur
Yeah, it
Park.
was. But MacArthur Park is still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
tourists, if you guys want to go there, that's another touristic place.
Tourists, if
We're
you're looking for crack.
We're gonna make a list. We're making a list of all the tourist spots in LA. Skid Row's the number 1 right now. Echo Park is number 2. MacArthur Park is number 3.
That's
Don't
where
go
it's at.
there.
Don't go there. I mean, if you're looking for a fake ID, but we're not endorsing that. But that's a different story.
Mikas.
That's a different story, though.
Hey, I just love how the homie's like fully Korean, dog, but he knows better Spanish than half of my homies
I
that
mean-
I know.
Hey, I mean,
real shit.
Shit, you gotta give it to the people. You gotta give it to the people that I can actually.
Shout out to the
speak.
Asian homies.
Yes, because
Stop Asian hate.
For real, hey, real
Can you-
shit,
can you
real
emphasize-
shit.
Can you
All right,
emphasize
stop
that?
Asian hate.
Thank you.
We'll
Real
get your ass.
shit.
Yes. No, I mean for reals, man. 'cause
Allegedly.
It's
Allegedly.
gotten, no, I mean serious. Like it's gotten out of control, and it
Nah, real shit,
It
real
pisses me
shit.
off because LA is such a diverse community, and the fact that there's people out here saying going after Asian Americans, it disappoints me. Cause I'm just like,
Yeah,
what good?
fool.
What good does it do? Like, why do we need to attack people of a certain ethnicity, a certain race. Like it doesn't need to happen. It should stop right now.
That has been happening to the Black and brown community, but now we're just seeing a huge emphasis on the Asian community, which we've never seen before. So I feel like now it's like, oh fuck, like.
It's because people.
It's a new. It's a different race
Corona
that it's happening
thing,
to.
Yes, it is
the Chinese virus.
Yeah,
and all that
that's what
shit.
they're calling
That's
it.
what
I
they're
didn't even know
calling
that's
it.
what the
It's
fuck
like,
they called it, bro.
I'm not gonna say the name, but we had a former leader in the past who would tweet that, and it would. People followed, unfortunately, and that's how a lot of people are, because they see someone attacking, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go and do that, and
Blind followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't follow everything that you see, though.
No, you
Blank
can't.
Period.
You can't.
Like,
but there's people out there
you
that just
know?
will do that. But yes,
yeah,
please
you
stop
can't be
it.
ignorant. Like,
No,
bro,
you
we're
can't.
all fucking human. We all live together in the same society, bro. We all gotta deal with one another, at some point in time. Whether you live in LA or New York or wherever the fuck, like, we're all a melting pot of different ethnicities and races, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, this is the homie since I was young.
I know.
So, like, he grew up with us that are raza to us. We don't even see him as like the Korean homie. Like, that's just the homie. Like,
Same.
we don't see him. We don't see color.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got into the world. I mean, speaking for me, is like I went to where it's like, if I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. Like, I don't give a fuck, where you're from, what color your skin is. It's like, at the end of the day, if you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. Like, I have respect for you, as long as the trust and respect is there. But I mean, it shouldn't be. Color shouldn't be the determination if you kick it with this person or not. It's just like you two. You guys have known. You guys have known each other for years. Like, how long have you guys known each other for? Since you guys were little kids, right?
Fuck, I don't even know how old was
Yeah, it's been a long ass time. But
15, 20 years probably.
Probably like
and
15
you see him
around there. Yeah,
you
like
see him as an older brother. You see him as
literally like he's my brother's big homie, bro. So to me, he's definitely like an older brother. He's the one putting me on, teaching me about business, teaching me like, this is how you're supposed to do this. This is how you should do this. Like, he's the one, backing me up for half of the shit that I'm trying to do. Like, look, I'm gonna say this now because we're on camera,
yes,
bro.
say it now.
Like,
say it now.
There's a lot of people that hate, bro, and we talk about this shit before.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that say they're happy for you and they're not. And we both experienced this, where it's like, bro, like, you're supposed to be a real one. You're supposed to be solid, but at the end of the day, like, you just show your true colors once you see somebody coming up.
Yeah.
And we're not famous. Like, he if anything, he's more known than I am, bro. Like, I'm not really known in LA, but this fool, like, has built his clientele. He's established 2 businesses now, like, and he's still building it, you know what I mean? But he's gained a lot of attention now because of his craft, and people fuck with him, tough. But sometimes, like, we think certain people are going to be there for us, and they're not.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's been one of the few solid homies that I can say, bro, like, anytime I need something, I know I can rely on you. I know I can call you. Like, whatever the fuck I'm going through, like, whether it's my brother, whether it's me, whether it's my business, whether it's some shit going on, I know this fool, like, will always look out for me. Like, he always has for my brother and I. And he's one that I'm so happy for all the shit he's done, fool, because just like I'm happy for him, he's reciprocated the same thing for me. All the little moves that I made, he's always been like, damn, fool, like, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, dog.
We all gotta win, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
And
yeah, I had to.
yes.
Look,
But there's not a lot of people like that no more, dog.
No,
like, there's only a few solid homies that you can consider real ones.
How do you feel about helping other people, man? How do you feel about putting yourself out there for others?
I think that's probably the biggest part of success, right? To not only put on yourself, but to put on everybody else around you. That's, that's...
Yeah,
So,
that's always the goal.
Yeah, so from getting out of prison to owning this beautiful shop and your other business, which we're going to get into right now, what's one thing you can say... if you can tell yourself something right now, just like, what's one thing you would tell yourself, like, something positive, like, what's one thing that you can say, oh, I am feeling what? Like, how do you feel right now after everything that you've been through?
I don't really,
excuse me.
I've come a long way, but I don't feel like, successful yet.
Okay. Okay.
Say it like that, like, just showing up every day, man, going to work.
There's still so much to do.
Making it happen, yeah, just trying to make it happen.
And I like that you said it like that, because
very humble.
No, and it shows. It shows, and I like that because you're young. You
Stop. This was distracting me. Like,
Security, get this guy out of here.
security, where you at? I knew that was gonna happen too. I tried not looking
I
at you.
wish I had another camera just pointing at him just to see what he's doing.
This is what happens when you have a live audience, you guys.
I don't know. Just imagine when post pandemic, and then we have like an actual live audience.
Yeah, you know what? This is what we've been trying to do, dog. We've been actually trying to do this, but then fucking COVID happened.
Yeah.
So eventually we're going to have a live show and we're going to bring in all our guests. So you're going to be there. So just FYI, you're going to have like a full on.
We won't need this button anymore. We're just going to hear it.
Yeah. COVID fucked everything up, but we're going to do it soon
On the contrary,
when everything comes up.
On the contrary, COVID did, it did fuck up things, but it did change a lot of things for a lot of people. So
yeah, which is cool because now we're seeing people like really hustle and grind and like.
For example, look, you opened up your shop during COVID, and you just told me right now that the work, there's still so much work to be done, and I absolutely agree with you because it's like you never know when you're gonna be fully successful. You just want to keep going, and I like that mentality, and I think a lot of people would benefit from hearing this from you. So
yeah, and he has a lot of things going on, not just business.
Yes.
He actually really aims to do like dip and dab everywhere, which I'm not gonna say because that's your personal stuff, but he really tries to expand his horizons and see like, all right, how can I get better in like different levels of his life, and that's one thing that I really admire about him because he's not like with the limited mindset. Like he really expands his mind and he's like, all right, like I can do this shit. You know what I mean? Like nothing was handed to him.
No, of course.
Like everything came out of like the hustle and grind and coming from the streets, which is another thing. Like you being from the streets, dog, like how you said, like doors got closed on you because of your record, but you still make shit happen.
Sometimes it's a blessing that those doors gets closed on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if those doors would have opened, I probably not.
You probably would have had a 9 to 5 and stayed there.
On that route,
Yeah.
But
which there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not for everybody.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's on you to keep pushing or to give up or what,
Yeah, you really followed your dreams.
Yeah, congrats to you on that, man.
Thank you. Some people think like, shit happens in life, so you shut down or you quit or you close down, but that's when you gotta push harder,
Yeah.
And then coming from the streets, you gotta learn how to diversify. You gotta learn how to, adapt. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, life's gonna throw you some lemons. You gotta make some fucking.
Damn.
Mine is done, but whatever.
Mine is done too. I'm good for
Another
that.
round.
You gotta learn how to manage.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know how to manage, man. Sometimes they get like the door closes on them, and then they're like, "Yeah, that's it. I give up."
Yeah.
Like, kudos to you, man, because you didn't stop. Like you kept pushing through, and now you're the owner of an amazing tattoo shop. But I wanted to jump into your other business.
Yeah.
Abby hasn't really told. She hasn't really told me much about. it. Not much. But that's the good thing because on this podcast we learn, we listen.
Yep.
So let's jump into
You're
that.
learning something new.
Yes, let's do it.
So, do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
Go ahead.
No, let him say it. Let
You
him
wanna
say it.
say
Let him say it.
I just wanted to say how you have a second business and how it was something that you invented.
All right,
So
go
you
for it.
actually invented something.
Oh.
And it's called Sleeveguards, and I'm gonna let you take over.
Oh, you did mention it. You did mention that to
I'm
me.
gonna let you take over exactly what the process was.
Man, that was a mission in itself, trying to patent and dealing with lawyers and the U.S. Patent Office and trademark and man, it was nuts.
So talk to us more.
after dollar,
Talk to us more about what it is, because I'm.
It was just an idea. It's a product to cover your arm so you don't cross contaminate while you're tattooing. You don't get blood on your arm.
so it's basically like you wrap it.
Yeah.
So, your skin or your clothing isn't touching open skin or an open wound, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
And pretty much anything that touches in the procedure of tattooing is contaminated.
Yeah.
So to not cross contaminate, I came up with Sleeveguard. It's like a hospital grade wrap for tattooers and to kind of during the process not get blood over your arm. Every day I would get done tattooing and be cleaning off ink and blood off of my arm, which is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So that doesn't sound.
Yeah.
fun.
And
little
then,
by little,
and then
I developed it like with the guys at my old shop. Different fabrics, different adhesives, different manufacturers, different suppliers, different whatnot. So.
That was dope, man.
he actually created this.
That's a genius creation.
Where's the clapping noise? The audience loves it. Yes. Nah, and I think that's super dope because in business sometimes you gotta find the problem in order to create the solution because that's what's gonna sell. You know, and not always, you know, like you're a tattoo artist, there's a million tattoo artists, but you found like the niche that you need for other tattoo artists like yourself. So it's not only good for you, it's good for everybody in the industry. You know what I mean?
It was more of like something that I need, right? So, you know, I tattoo every day. So if it's something I need, I'm sure other artists out there,
They feel the
you know,
same.
they feel the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not all of them might feel the same, but I'm sure, you know, if I'm sick of wiping blood and ink off my arm every day,
Just imagine.
Yeah.
imagine all the other tattooers out
Yeah.
there that are, you know,
Yeah.
feeling the same way. Right?
Yeah.
Which also, I mean, we live in a society now where there's so many things out there and you don't know if somebody
Yeah.
has AIDS. You don't know if somebody has HIV. Like, you don't know these things, bro.
Yeah, true.
And it sounds like it's not that serious because, oh, I'm just a tattoo artist. But nah, bro, like, these are the things that they deal with
When it comes
every
to- yeah.
single day. And you don't know if that person has some sort of infection that's like a deadly disease
Well, I mean,
or
in
something.
today's day and age, we're walking around with masks on, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Can't
which
go
is
into
another
a
thing.
7-Eleven without a mask on, you know?
Yeah,
So
which is true. So that's another reason
mean,
why they need your product,
how
bro.
are you gonna deal with like a bloodborne pathogen or like, you know, dealing with
Yeah.
someone's blood every day and, you know, infectious disease and just act like it's all
Yeah.
good, right? If you go to
Wait.
like the hospital, they're fully gowned.
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
fully gowned.
Yeah,
You know?
which is another thing though. Like, before you created this, did you? Because I know you use plastic wrap on your. On like the little, what is it called? I don't
Yeah,
even know what it's
everything's
called.
wrapped and sealed
Yeah,
and- yeah,
like
of
where they
course.
lean their arm and stuff. If you're
course,
gonna to
yeah,
the portrait,
armrests
yeah, the armrest. So, did you use that before, like plastic wrap on your arm? Like, is that something that you tried?
Before
or no?
I used to wrap with like paper towels, right? A lot of artists out there still kind of do that, and
Which is like the ghetto way of using
Yeah,
what you're doing.
pretty much,
Yeah,
right?
what you created.
but once the you know tattoo procedure keeps going and you start bleeding, it bleeds right through. You know what I'm saying? It's just a piece of paper. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just gives
It's
you a
not really-
sense
yeah.
of covering yourself, but it's not really.
It doesn't really do much to
It
protect
doesn't do
your skin.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like gives you the sense of being protected a little bit. You know?
Do you happen to have one of the sleeves here at the shop?
Yeah, I have some.
Okay, we'll take a look at it after. I'll take a picture of it and then I'll
promote
insert
it.
I'll insert it into the video and we'll
Gotcha.
promote it.
We'll promote it for you.
Got you. I wanted to ask you a question because we're almost running out of time. What is the longest tattoo that you've done? Like
Oh my god.
the duration?
On one person,
Yeah.
15 hours.
Damn, how was that?
That was. I mean, it doesn't hurt me, right? I mean,
Oh,
That's money in his pocket.
I'm like, this is gonna
yeah,
hurt.
it's a long one. You know, it's a long session. A lot of leaning over and
Your
was this
neck and
was this
stuff.
15 hours just consistent or was it just split
Straight.
into
One
straight?
session.
Híjole.
One
One
session.
sitting. Yeah.
He does one session.
15 hours.
Shit.
I think it was a client in New York that I was in town just for the weekend, and she wanted to finish the tat because if not, I'm flying back out. When's the next time we're
Yeah,
gonna meet
yeah.
Your
up?
next
Also, she
availability.
did,
So
yeah.
she took advantage.
She
of
pretty
your
much
work.
took advantage
Yeah.
and took advantage of the time and sat. She sat pretty tough.
Damn, she's
Damn.
gangster for
Give
that
it to
shit.
her. I'm
15
giving her-
hours.
We gotta give her that. We gotta give her the props for that.
Real shit. Shout out to you, girl.
Damn.
It was 15 hours on the rib too, like on the side.
Oh, you know.
It was
Oh, was she skinny or was she chunky?
she was skinny.
Damn, that hurts even more. Bro.
Was she was she like in pain or was
She was in pain. She was in pain for majority of the time.
Damn.
But,
Did you
know.
put numbing cream or not?
Nah.
Damn, she thugged that
took
shit
it.
out.
She went
Down.
straight down, homegirl. Wherever you are at, you are.
That
You're
was,
a real one
you're
for
real.
that.
All right. Cheers to her.
Cheers to
Hey,
her.
for
Cheers to
real.
her.
Cheers, girl.
Yeah.
You left out.
I'm out.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
man.
crazy.
Well, damn, that's a long ass session.
It
Man.
is. How long? Okay, you recently did a Jesus tattoo, right, on the guy's back. You remember that one?
Yeah.
How long did that one take? Because that was
That
a
one-
whole back piece.
That wasn't even that long. That was maybe
Really?
like 8 hours, 7 hours.
Damn.
Oh
that
my
works
God.
quick.
That was
Works
just a
quick.
regular session,
And that was a big
That was a
ass
regular day-to-day session.
bro.
Damn.
And that was a big piece. It's literally like a T.
I think you showed me. You showed me.
And it's literally Jesus on there.
If you can find a picture, send it to me, and then we're gonna include it on there.
I'll send it to you in a little bit.
And then okay, so you have any other questions, Abby?
Where do you see yourself and your business or businesses like in the near future? I'm not even gonna say like 10 years from now, because that's a long time from now. I'm talking about like within like 5 years, because I know you're constantly progressing, but what do you envision for both of your businesses? And I know you told me a little bit off the mic, but
honestly, I mean,
I want to see it on the mic.
I don't really know yet. You know, I'm just trying to adapt with the future. All this, you know, the health department's coming out with all these different laws and different, you know, statutes and, you know, structuring the whole.
It's like that everywhere, man. Even,
right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's not just.
We're just trying to go along with what's going on. You know.
Yeah.
Corona changed the world.
It
right?
did.
Literally,
sadly.
bro. Literally. But what about with Sleeveguards? Because I know you've told me a little bit about Sleeveguards, where you see yourself and what you're trying to do.
Well, I'm hoping to get Sleeveguard in
Hey,
every
what's
tattoo
up?
shop there is. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it'll, you know.
Keep at it, man.
Slowly get it in every shop and have every artist using it soon,
That's right.
So.
You know, the other day I was on somebody's live and I was like, yo, you guys need sleeve guards, right? It was a tattoo artist. And then I see him put it on. I was like, oh, shit, he has it.
Hello.
Right. I don't even know what artist it is. I can't remember. But I was like, oh, shit, he got it. So you're literally plugged in with a lot of people, bro.
We're hoping it can expand, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Which is good, dude. That's always the vision, to get bigger, get better, and constantly get
one day at a time, you know?
And then I have one last question before we end the show. You as a business owner, this is your shop. What do you look for in your artists when you hire them to be working here? Because
you gotta be dope.
Like, well, of course that, but I want to.
Of course, the work has to be good, but they just gotta have a good like attitude and flow, and you know. I got rid of a couple guys that didn't have the right, you know, work ethic and work, you know.
Oh, you did?
It's a bunch of guys here, and you know, everybody has to kind of get along and vibe right, you know.
You never want to have that negative vibe here.
Yeah, it's big on energy. You know what I'm saying? People give off certain energies, and you gotta have like the right vibe. You know, you gotta. Your art got to be dope. You got to want to progress.
And you got to be a team player at the end of the day.
You got to be a team player. You know?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's your house and everybody's residing in your house. So you want everybody to
We're all
get
just
along.
trying to progress. You know, everybody's trying to get better and day by day, just be better than you were yesterday. You know, so if you don't have that type of attitude, or you don't have the like getting along with the team type attitude, then you know, fuck with it.
You don't need that.
Yeah, we don't need that. You know?
Damn. I mean, I like that answer, because as a business owner, you want to have a successful business shop, and positive attitude, you know, people who are willing to work with each other are key things to keeping this place alive and going. So
right, you got to have that positive, you know, business attitude too. Yes. Everybody here is their own, you know, their own artist.
Yeah.
You know,
respectfully, you know, everyone works differently. They have their own style.
Exactly, their own schedules, their own style, their own. You know, they work on their terms. So at the end of the day, I just need, you know, great artists that are willing to push harder and get along. You know,
definitely
have good vibes and shit.
Definitely. Well,
and definitely that's what I feel every time I come in. Everybody's like hella cool, hella chill.
This is my first time here, and I absolutely got that vibe.
Yeah,
I definitely got that vibe.
Yeah.
But I definitely got the vibe from him, because he was giving.
He ain't even an artist. He just likes to kick it here, huh?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, guys, we are out of time. But Gunnar, would you mind giving your Instagram out so people can go check out your work?
All your dope ass art.
Yes, check it out. It's Gunners_Inc.
And Sleeveguards.
And Sleeveguards.
I'll
tell it to the camera, man. Tell it to the camera, because they want to hear it. They want to hear it.
So all the tattoo artists tap in with.
Check out Western Ave Tattoos.
Yeah. And Sleeveguards,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But thank you so much for being on the show with us. Yeah.
You did great, man.
You did. I know you were nervous.
I know. You did good, man.
But you did really good, dog. And again, I appreciate you not only welcoming us here and having us here, but, you know, I'm proud of you, dog.
Same here, man. Thank you for being here.
Love you, my nigga.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Folks, this was Living in the 323. This was Living in the 323. I am your boy MJ on the mic.
It's your girl, Princess Abby.
323. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Gunners Inc. Tap in.
Peace.